Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News update. Our top stories this Monday. The victim in Saturday's deadly shooting at Worcester State University has been identified as 19-year-old Randy Armando Melendez Jr. of Southbridge. The shooting put the campus on lockdown over the weekend, and classes are canceled today. This as officials continue to search for the suspect, 18-year-old Kevin Rodriguez, who is considered armed and dangerous. Teachers in Lewiston, Maine, return to classrooms today to prepare to welcome students back tomorrow as that community begins to attempt to heal after the mass shooting there. Last night, more than 1,000 people gathered outside and inside the Basilica of Saints Peter and Paul at a vigil for the 18 victims. At that vigil, a letter was read from Pope Francis, who expressed his sadness to hear of the tragedy, and he extended prayers for the wounded and first responders. A Nantucket man is facing several charges after allegedly destroying a beloved landmark on Main Street. This surveillance video caught a pickup truck smashing into the historic Main Street fountain Sunday night. Police say 55-year-old Michael Holdgate is in custody after they found his damaged truck just after midnight on Vesper Lane. He has been charged with drunk driving. Repairs for the fountain are underway. Let's get a check of the next weather forecast now with meteorologist Jacob Wycoff.
Not the most pleasant start to our work week, with the clouds, the low visibility, the rain, all combining to what is not nice outside. But there is improvements in store as we go into the next couple of days. Really, I think the wetter conditions stick around for today, but colder conditions stick around through at least part of the work week. We start to see improvements towards the end of the week, but first we have to get through our growing season coming to an end. A killing freeze expected for the middle part of the week, but we turn milder as we head into next weekend. Tracking some showers moving through the area. The drier air will spill in as we go later and later into the afternoon, but again, it's going to take a little while to get to that point. So I do expect the showers to be around for the afternoon and right on into the evening commute before this finally pushes on out of here. Notice the wind turning to the northwest. As that does, that will act to dry us out even quicker. And so we're going to go to bed with some clouds. We're going to wake up with some blue skies around. It will be on the colder side. You're talking temperatures in the low 40s and only getting into the upper 40s for our highs. We're going to tack on another 1/10 or 1/4 of an inch in some spots through the afternoon before we start to dry out. And our temperatures are really held in check due to the easterly wind that's been in place, certainly the cloud cover, and also, importantly, the rain that isn't going anywhere for the next few hours before the sun finally sets. And so I likely see temperatures falling 5 to even 10 degrees below the average for this time of year. Tomorrow, same sort of story, but drier, a lot of sunshine, and temperatures only in the upper 40s for most of us. It's definitely going to be a cooler day, and that sets us up for what will be a pretty nice evening, albeit a cooler evening for trick-or-treating. So all those goblins and ghouls out at your house, they're going to be able to rock those costumes without having to worry about putting on a rain jacket. Maybe just throw an extra layer on underneath the costumes. Temperatures falling through the 40s as we go later and later into the evening. So again, prepare yourselves for some of those cooler conditions. There's a shot of cool air that kind of grazes by us Wednesday night into Thursday. That's going to be the coldest period that we have seen pretty much all season, where temperatures in the morning on Thursday are likely going to be in the 20s for most of us as soon as you step away from Boston. But even before that, Wednesday morning, so Halloween night into November 1st, you're talking about the potential for a freeze, which would be that killing freeze that I had mentioned. We're going to rebound, though, back into the upper 30s and 40s as we go into the rest of the 7-day forecast for those overnight lows. And notice the temperatures also rebounding, too, where we have temperatures returning to the 50s and eventually the middle 60s. So there's a check of your 7-day forecast. Have a drier day, certainly this evening, and then a nice Halloween tomorrow. Back to you.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.